Lots of Liverpool players saying nice things about Arne Slot of late. This is what Alexander-Arnold had to say. I said to Slot that I would like to be the defender that no one wants to come up against in Europe. We agreed that he will be harsh on me. If any time an attack gets by me and gets past me, he will call it out in meetings and individual meetings and say this cannot happen. He continued, it is really refreshing to have a manager who will help and guide and teach me how to be better as a player. I'm someone who wants to learn, someone who wants to be the best, and someone who strives to be the best ever. That Klopp was rubbish.
Yeah. Take that.
Well, there's two things. The first thing is, that's great to see.
Yep.
But the other question is, it's taken you this long to figure that out.
He has another coach. He has another coach that didn't have a meeting.
Seriously?
He wanted to coach in a meeting to say, look what you've done there, Trent.
All of a sudden, you figure out that you've not been defending properly.
Oh, well.
What's taking you so long?
Oh, he's got... Arne the hero.
I'm sorry.
And what's and I'm surprised when he's saying that he wants to be called out in meetings or he wants to be called out in individual meetings. Was that not happening before?
Well,
Was he not being told what to do, when to do it, and how to do it? Because if that's the case, it is a gigantic shot at Jurgen Klopp and his staff. I mean, it is a referendum what those guys were doing. Because we could see it was an issue. According to Alexander-Arnold, apparently he knew it was an issue. But nobody was saying anything, so I guess we just continue to play that way.
Of course, you've got beef with Jurgen Klopp when he questioned if you'd even played the game, Nedum. Take that. He can't teach defending.
This Klopp fella, what a waste of time. What a waste of time. But yeah, with Alexander-Arnold, like, it's interesting that he's saying that. As Stevie said, why would he say it now? You know, I want people to fear me as a defender. I'm like, some of the stuff across the years, there's a technical element, but a lot of it's just effort. I think there have been times when you see him and he doesn't really try his best to try and defend. And in some ways, Klopp, for the years that he had him, he seems like maybe he's protected him. Maybe that's the thing, and that's why he's in this position now where he's still perceived as one of the best defenders, you know, or one of the best players, rather, in world football. And yes, it's great that he can step up now, he can say all these things. But what's the context? Why this season? Why is this a focus now? You've played in some of the biggest games in club football, but now's the time for you to think that defending is actually quite important. I think he's caused a few headaches to some of his centre-backs across the last few years, and maybe he can step up and improve. But yeah, if he's going to be getting shouted at for people going past him, I think if you look at his back catalogue, he could be getting shouted at quite a lot given his previous history, I'd say.
Yeah, what do you make of this, Mario?
Yeah, it's just what you guys say, you know. Like, I mean, Klopp has done so much. Look, I don't think he can shoot at Klopp. Why not? Because he kept him in the game, you know. And he kept him in the game where a lot of people were questioning why he was keeping him on. And look, about the ability that the kid has, I think we will be crazy, especially me being a right defender myself. I would have loved to have that ability, you know, to cross the ball and pass the ball like that. But to have fear, to let people fear for you, it also comes down to the way you defend. It does not come down to the attacking, because that's what the fear. But one of the key things was really interesting for me, there is no footballer, you understand, and he will be one of the only ones that I know that likes to highlight videos and see your mistakes in front of your coach. Yeah. I mean, I can see it 1 week, but the second week, I might go like, damn, this guy is confident for asking a coach to watch it all the time and call me out in the group. Hey, I'll tell you guys, when that kicked off in the beginning of my career, I was sitting in the dressing room every time after the game with Louis van Gaal, calling me out. I did not like it. I never wanted to be in the dressing room. But he did it. So if Trent Alexander thinks it's going to work, okay, I would love to hear how he feels after he keeps doing it at the end of the season.
Look at it from the perspective of a guy like Virgil van Dijk, who has had to cover Trent Alexander-Arnold for years upon years upon years, and he's reading this and he goes, okay, so you want to, you can defend. You've been holding back on us, holding out on us, but now you're going to defend. Come on now.
One last thing as we got Mario on, Mario, because Chelsea are good. That must be nice.
Together, they know each other. They play well to each other. The way Barca wants to play is football, having the ball, dictating the game. The top of Chelsea wants it like that. Last season, they have tried. It didn't come down, but at the end of the season, it worked a little bit better. Now it's just the begin. 5 games. So we cannot scream. We can just watch, enjoy, and stay calm. I always
Very
stay calm.
Very
because I
calm.
like
And
to
pray
keep
you could play
enjoying.
West Ham every week.
Yeah,
You'd be
that,
champions.
that helps.
Mario and Nathan will be
Yeah,
back
but
for
West Ham
extra
ever won?
time.
What is it? I don't know how many games at home.